everyone, I'm Anthony with the Nerdy Harry channel. This is episode 6, day 6 of our 31 days of horror reviews. And in this episode, I'm talking about 1983's John Carpenter's Christine. Now, it's based on the novel by Stephen King. And I really like this movie, you know. To me, it's part of my 31 Days of Horror collection. It's a good 80s horror movies. John Carpenter did it. I mean, John Carpenter was just the man in the 80s. You've got The Thing, you've got Christine, you've got Halloween, Escape from New York, They Live. Gosh, there's some other ones that slipped my mind at the moment, but John Carpenter is the man when it comes to 80s movies. Anyways, what I also like about John Carpenter is he does the music for a lot of his stuff. He did the Halloween theme song, he did the music for this, and I love the music in this movie as well. So basically the movie is about this kid who's pretty much a straight up your typical 80s geek from the 80s movies. And so anyways, he buys this car, which turns out to be haunted. And so then Arnie Cunningham, who is the name of the main character, starts changing as well, you know. So anyways, there's some strange things going on with this car. It's getting repaired and redone, restored pretty quickly. And in the restoring of the car, there's a restoring of Arnie, but just in a kind of darker way. But anyways, I love this movie. What was interesting about this movie, it stars, first off, it stars Keith Gordon. Keith Gordon you've probably seen from Back to School. His first movie he ever did was Jaws 2. So you know, he's done those 80s movies or whatever. And it also stars John Stockwell. Now he's not really done as much acting, but he's done some directing. He directed, I believe, Turistas, Into the Blue. There was something else that he did. What did he get? Oh, Blue Crush as well. You got Alexandra Paul, who's in the movie as well. She was in Baywatch, a couple seasons of Baywatch. You got Harry Dean Stanton. So anyways, I thought what was really interesting though is Kevin Bacon was up for the lead for the movie, but he turned that down to go on and do Footloose. And also Scott Baio was offered the role as well for Arnie Cunningham. So thank you, John Carpenter, for not doing that. Or at least thank you, Scott, for turning it down, however which way it worked out. But anyways, you know, the car that he gets is a Plymouth Fury 1958. Now they crushed 14 of these things, and so you know, these things are these are collectible cars. So that made a lot of people mad when they found out that they did that. But anyways, I love this movie. I love how you know, not to give too many things away. But at the beginning of the movie, I will tell you when the car is being made, it's on the assembly line. Things already start going on with this car as soon as it's on the assembly line. Now, they never go into detail about how this car got possessed or whatever, but I still love that it's just it's a good 80s horror movie. And like I said before, you know, or I kind of talked about it, you can tell it's a John Carpenter movie. Really enjoy this movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely see Christine. It's funny because now I've never read the Stephen King novel. A lot of people, I've always been told, say that the Stephen King novels or books are always so different from the movies. They go in different directions. And then this movie is called John Carpenter's Christine. So John Carpenter definitely put his mark on this as well. But anyways, I just love this movie. If you've seen the movie, hey, you know, like I always say I've said it in every single episode and I'll say it again, enjoy a classic. To me it is. You know, and that's the thing about these movies. These may not be your favorite movies, but these are movies that I really enjoy, and hopefully, you know, this will be things that you've never seen before. You might broaden your horizons to watch these things. Alright, so I'm rambling now, yada yada yada. If you get a chance, watch Christine. Love this movie, and I'll see you on the very next episode. Bye.